let's try this out. Let's see how this is gonna work. It's your girl Tayo, back and better with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing a little story time because something crazy happened to me. So I'm gonna just be sharing it with everyone to clear the air. Before I start the story time, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit the notification button, because if you're not subscribed, like, what are you doing? You feel me? Anyways, roll the intro.
Holy fire, holy water, holy money, only money, only money, only money. We are woody fire, woody thunder, only money, only money.
I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. So over the last weekend, I was supposed to go home, but I had work on campus on Friday and Saturday, and I worked also on Sunday. So I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna go home, but I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. So my plan was I was gonna go home, wake up early, leave Massachusetts and go home to Connecticut Monday morning, go to my doctor's appointment, then come right back the same day, miss my classes, but present the doctor's note to my professors, right? But I had bought a wig for my mom, and I was like, nah, my mom gotta still on these hoes at work on Monday. So in my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to go bring the wig home on Sunday night after work. I got off work at 5:30. I was gonna go home to bring the wig to my mom and just give it to her, you know, surprise her. Mind you, every time I go home, well, most of the times when I go home, I let my parents know that I'm coming, like, hey, I'm coming home, right? But I was like, nah, like, I'm a big girl. I could just pop up on them like, what's up? I'm home. You feel me? Mind you, Sunday, I didn't even go to church. Like, I woke up and I went to work. I went to work at 11, got out at 5:30. I worked with my friend Khadijah. So I told Khadijah, I remember saying this, I was like, right after work, like, I'm going straight to home. Like, I'm not going to my room, none of that. I'm going straight home. Mind you, my mom called me like 3 times at work, asked Khadijah. She called me like, Tayo, like, are you sure you're not coming home? Like, are you sure you're not coming home? I was like, Mom, I'm not coming home till tomorrow. She was like, okay, because I just have a feeling that you're gonna come home. So if you're gonna come home, just let me know. But I was like, nah, I can't tell this lady. And as I was driving, everything was fine. I put the GPS on, put my loud music on, was driving. And then it was about 15 minutes into the drive. And 15 minutes into the drive, my oil change light came on, right? And I was like, okay, mind you, there's a little sticker, right? There's a little sticker on my window that says like my oil change didn't need to be changed for another 400 miles. So I was like, okay, I'm going home anyway, so I'll just get my oil changed when I'm home, you know, since I have 400 miles left and my school was like 80 more miles left from where I was. So I was like, okay, I'm safe. Like, I'll just call my dad when I get home, let him know about my oil change, right? So I was driving, mind you, I'm in the fastest lane, which is towards the left shoulder, fastest lane. You know, your girl is doing motorsport, 80 miles per hour. No one can catch me, feel me? So I'm going 80 miles per hour, and then I'm driving thinking everything is fine, and then I hear like a loud like cranking noise. So I was like, what is going on? Mind you, my music is, I always play my music loud, and the fact that I heard the cranking noise over my music, like I was like, okay, this is kind of scary. So I turned my music down, and then I just kept accelerating and going, but I still kept hearing the loud noise. So I was just like, I don't know what's going on. So I just turned my music completely off because I was like, what is going on? I was just like confused. So I kept going, and then my car started to slow down. Like, I was still accelerating and my car just started like slowing down. It was just progressively slowing down. So I was like, okay, well, this is dangerous because everybody is speeding past me. I put on my hazards, and I was like just shocked. So I was like, okay, my car's slowing down. I need to like get over to the other lane so that I can like pull over completely safe, because I know the fastest lane isn't the safest spot to pull over in. Then my car stopped going. Like, my car just stopped going. So I jolted the steering wheel into the left shoulder, and I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I was panicking. I was literally screaming. My first instinct was to call 911, because what do you do when you're not safe? You call 911. So I called 911 and I was like, hi, my name is Tayo. Like, I'm really unsafe right now. I told them the highway I was on. I was like, I'm pulled over in the left shoulder. My car isn't going. Can you please send someone? And then she was like, we're gonna send the state trooper to you. Calm down, just stay in your car, don't get out of your car, right? So I called my mom and I was like, Mom, is dad home? And she was like, yes, your father's home. And then I was like, can you please put me on speaker? Like, I want you and dad to hear this. And she was like, is everything okay? I was like, yes. So I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm on I-91. I was coming home. I wanted to surprise you. And my car is not moving anymore. I called 911 and they said they're sending someone. And my dad was like, Tayo, I have AAA. Like, you should have called us first. And I was like, yeah, Dad, I just didn't know. Like, that was my first instinct, was to call 911. And then he was like, okay, just be safe. Let us know when 911 comes. And then I was like, okay. So then I hung up so I called Martin and I told him, Martin, my oil change light just came on and now the engine light is on as well. So I just called 911, like, did I do the right thing? And Martin was like, yeah, to tell you did the right thing. Like, still on the phone with Martin, all I hear is a boom, and then my car goes skidding forward. Like, literally, this was probably one of the scariest moments of my life. Like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? So at this point, I'm still on the phone with Martin, and my car is like skidding. So I'm screaming, I'm cursing. I'm like, Martin, someone just fucking hit me. And then I take my phone and I try to like take a picture of the car that just hit me because they weren't stopping. I tried to take a picture of their license plate. Mind you, it's like, at this point, it's like 6 o'clock and it's pitch black outside, pitch black on the highway, except for like all the lights of the cars, obviously. So I'm trying to take a picture and this person is just zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming. And I just lost my shit. Like, I started screaming, crying. I was like, Martin, someone just fucking hit me. I'm gonna kill someone, blah, 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 this. Like, I was just going off. And then Martin was like, calm down, Adateo, calm down. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna calm down. So I hung up on Martin. After that, I called 911 again. I was like, mind you, at this point, it had been like 15 minutes since they said they were gonna send the state trooper to me. So I called 911 again. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm dying on the highway. Someone just hit my car. I just called you guys that my car died. Are you guys not gonna get anyone? And then the lady on the phone, she's like, ma'am, please calm down, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, blah, 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 this, just screaming and cursing at the lady. And I felt so bad after. I was like, damn. Like, after the whole situation happened, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up because it was recorded and yeah. But anyways, she was like, we're gonna send ambulances, we're gonna send the state trooper. I was like, I'm dying! And then she was like, we're coming. Then she hung up on me. I was like, well, damn. I'm screaming and crying on the phone with my parents. And I was like, Mom, Dad, I just got into an accident. And then my dad is like screaming. My dad's like, Taya, are you hurt? Taya, are you hurt? And I was like, I'm not hurt, but my car is. And he was like, calm down. We can fix the car. We can't fix your life. Make sure you're not hurt. Make sure you're not hurt. And then my mom, all I hear is my siblings like screaming in the back, crying in the back. And I was like freaking out. I had a whole panic attack like in my car. Like, I was rolling everywhere. Then the ambulance came. She started like checking me out and stuff. And then she was like, let's bring you to the hospital. I was like, no, I'm not going into the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. I need to make sure my car was okay. Like, at that point, my biggest concern, honestly, was my car, which I know like shouldn't have been my concern, but like I was just like, no, this is my car. Because Wizzy was the first car that my parents bought for me. Like, specifically for me. Then Khadijah, Angel, and Aaliyah come and they see me and these girls just hug me right away, like on the highway. They just hug me right away and we're like in a circle and I'm crying and everybody's over me. And then the tow truck came. And when the tow truck came to get my car was it just hit different. Like, I was just like, they were like, take everything out of your car, we're gonna tow it. They took my car. Mind you, the police officer, the state trooper that they sent, he was African and he noticed my name and he was like, oh, let me talk to your father, let me talk to your father. So I let him talk to my dad and then he was like, I'm African, don't worry, we're gonna take good care of her, blah, 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 this, like just trying to comfort my parents in the moment. And then my mom was like, do you want to come home tonight? And I was like, yes, I still want to come home tonight. So Khadijah and them took me to the train station. Mind you, like I've never been on a train by myself ever. And when we got to the train station, there was this really nice lady and Christina, thank you so much, by the way. She just comforted me so much and just made me feel like everything was just gonna be okay. And I'm honestly like glad that I met her that day, as well as I'm really thankful for my friends and everyone that reached out. Like, I just sincerely appreciate it because like in the moment I was being so selfish. Like, I was just worrying about the car and making sure everything was okay. And Angel said one valuable thing, like, when I was really upset, I was like, God hates me. Why would he let this happen to me? Blah, 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 this. And then Angel was like, you're lucky it's not your life. People die every day, blah, 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 this. And I was like, you know what? You're right, Angel. You're right. So I'm thankful for my life that I'm alive. And I'm thankful for everyone that reached out. Like the day after it happened, I was just really mad. And I was talking about it on Snapchat. And everyone that reached out made sure I was okay. I'm sincerely grateful for you too. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And like I said before, make sure you comment, subscribe. Comment a scary moment that you've ever had in your life, you know, because life is like really crazy out here and a lot of crazy stuff happens to people every day.